Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Board with Everything. This is a Capricorn reading for the week of March 22nd, 2026. I've already cleared your space, meditated, and asked for our angels of love and light to come in. And I've asked for our spirit guides of love and light, our ancestors, to come in and speak to us as Capricorn Collective. What do you have for Capricorn for the week of March 22nd, 2026? One more. What's the overall message? What is the overarching message for Capricorn? Thank you so much. So Capricorn, the first card that came out is the Chariot card. The Chariot card is a major arcana, and this Chariot card is saying that no obstacles will stop you. This is you staying focused on your goals, whatever they may be, and overcoming any obstacle because you are focused on your goals. You're very determined, you're very ambitious, you're very resilient, and you're a hard worker. You have the plan. You have activated the plan, and basically the Chariot, you know, they're not looking to the left or right. They're not being distracted with outside forces. They're going straight ahead. Look at how, like, all the animals and the person, the guy, they're looking straight ahead. And this is a yes card also. Basically, whatever it is that you have planned is going to come to fruition. You have the courage, you have the skills, you have the know-how to do what it is that you want to do. And you worked out all the kinks. You're staying focused. You're making progress on whatever this is that you are trying to accomplish, Capricorn. No obstacles are going to stop you. They're not standing in your way. You've determined that this is what you want. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles symbolizes teamwork. Now, you could have a team that you're working with, Capricorn, and you could be working with, and what I mean by that is you could be working with teammates, people who are on the same level as you, or people who have different skill sets than you do. It's like different skill sets to make the one thing happen. So you could be working with a team like that where you all are sharing your individual skill sets to make one goal come to pass, whatever this may be. Or you could be working with your team of lawyers, contractors, what have you. But whatever it is, you're learning, you're studying something new, you're learning, you're growing, whatever this business is. This also symbolizes hard work. This also symbolizes focus, being focused on building some success, being committed to whatever it is that you are growing. Whatever this is also, look at how they're paying attention to what they're doing. This is quality work. Whatever this is, it's going to be of great quality, great value. And then we have the King of Wands. And I also want to say what almost came out to Capricorn was the King of Pentacles, and I can prove it to you. It's at the very bottom. The King of Pentacles almost came out too, but this is a divine masculine energy, but the King of Wands here is all about leadership. So whatever it is, you could be taking leadership over this group thing that you have going, and you could be taking leadership just over yourself. Like I said, what's coming out to me is that you're very focused on whatever this is that you're going to accomplish. You've studied it, you have ambition about it, you're building success. You could be collaborating with a team of individuals who are like-minded in reaching a goal, or you could be collaborating with your own team that's, you know, handling like all the paperwork and different things like that, like the legal side of things. And but whatever this is, you're taking leadership over it, or you all are showing great leadership over making this thing come to pass. This may, and the King of Wands do speak on you are in a group that's very loyal and also unexpected income. And what I'm seeing with the unexpected income is that it's not necessarily like, oh my God, where did this come from? I'm not seeing that, though that could happen. What I'm seeing is you're going to make more than what you thought you were going to make. You may make it what you thought you were going to make in a shorter time frame, but you're going to make more than what you thought you were going to make. And whatever it is you're doing, what I'm feeling is there's like this smoothness about whatever it is you're doing, like a smooth transition into this entrepreneurship role that you have, or this team that you have. Everything is smooth sailing for you, Capricorn. The overarching is the Two of Swords. This is the overarching energy. The Two of Swords is all about making decisions. And to me, this doesn't feel like you're here anymore with just sitting still and being stressed out and things like that. You could still be about some things. Maybe you got some little minor things that you need to work out, or you're waiting on someone to return some paperwork that you really need, or you're waiting on some decisions to be made. But I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is other people that have something to do with maybe contracts or something with your business. You're waiting to hear the word, or you're waiting to get some things signed from whomever. Yeah, this doesn't feel like it's you. It feels like this is probably something that's waving over what it is that you guys are doing. And that could be a part of the teamwork, you know, like I said, where some of you have your lawyers, you have your law team. So you could be waiting on someone to sign contracts, to go over a contract, you know, to make sure everything is valid. You could be waiting on things like that. But whatever this is that you are building is going to be very successful, and there is a possibility of unexpected income. Now, what's at the bottom is the Ten of Wands, and rightfully so, that you could feel burdened with the Ten of Wands. But the thing with the 10 is completion. It's coming to an end. Well, it doesn't mean completion like that, but the 10 in the tarot is coming to the end of the 1, 2, 3. You get it. But yeah, you were overburdened, overloaded with all these responsibilities. And this could also be like a stress card. And once again, what I'm feeling is you're just waiting. You're waiting on something outside of your control to return back to you. Like you could be waiting on an answer to return back to you, some signed contracts to return back to you. But everything is going in a beautiful direction. It's just that basically you have no control over this part, Capricorn, and that's what's bringing on the stress, because you have no control over that part. Let's clarify this reading. Spirit, what do you have for the Chariot card? What do you have for the Chariot card for Capricorn? Please clarify the Chariot card. With the Chariot card, we got the Nine of Swords. And to me, the reason why you got the Nine of Swords is because you're very anxious about this thing to start. Like you've been focused with the Chariot card. You've been very focused with the Chariot card. But with that focus, it's coming a lot of anxiousness. You're ready. You're ready to get going. Like You're ready to start, which further tells me that you're waiting to hear back about something with whatever this is you're building, some type of entrepreneurship or some type of business or something like that. But whatever it is, you've taken leadership over it and you're waiting to hear something. You're waiting on something on the outside. And why the Three of Pentacles? The Seven of Wands. This is a battle, and I don't feel like it's a battle within the people that you're working with. I just feel like it's an internal battle. It's one of those. And you know what? It could be you having differences with a lawyer. Come to think about it, it could be you having differences with the lawyer, and this may not be everyone, but I'm feeling like somebody could have a difference with someone, and it's not necessarily an argument, because look, he's kind of smiling in there. So it's not necessarily something bad. It's just that maybe you're going back and forth on a contract once again. You're waiting to hear, you know, the resolution, or you're waiting to hear the finalization. Whatever it is, you're waiting to hear about the legalities of the situation. So you're standing your ground on some things that you want within your company, and you're waiting to hear back. That's what I'm hearing. You're like ready to go. You're on 10. You're ready to go. But you gotta wait on some legalities. And then we have the King of Wands. Spirit-wise, the King of Wands here. And we have the Hermit card, which is another major arcana. The Hermit card is about going within. It's about bringing that wisdom out. And then you have the King of Wands as well. So to me, it's telling you, as a business-minded person, you are to go within, look deep within, see why everything is happening the way that it's happening. Is everything happening the way that it should happen? Use your wisdom in this. Don't be very emotional about what's going on. Use your wisdom in the situation. Use your logic in the situation. Go within, let spirit lead and guide you in this matter. So if you do have to rebuttal something, or respond to something, or say yes or no to something, then you know that's better for your company. You will have that wisdom from within, from your higher self, and you could be guided to making the right decision for your company. Thank you, Spirit. What else do you have for Capricorn? All right, I'm going to pull these Oracle cards. However many. I said Oracle cards. And then these came out, and I really think that they're supposed to be here, because I said cards and then 3 popped out. Step out of your comfort zone. Believe in the impossible. Communication is key. And this is everything that we've been talking about, Capricorn. This is everything that we've been talking about. Stepping out of your comfort zone, speaking up, being a leader about how you want your company to be ran. This may be uncomfortable for you. You don't want to ruffle any feathers. You want things to go how you want things to go. However, you don't want to upset anybody, and somebody like sideswipe you, or, you know, take advantage of the fact that you don't know something because they don't like the way you said something. So even though this card says communication is key, it's not only that. Correct communication is key. What I'm feeling is there is a Capricorn masculine energy that wants to make sure they say everything right, but at the same time, I feel some type of fear that they don't want. No, it's like, no, if I do this, then they're gonna do this, so I'm not gonna do this. I'm not going to say that because they're going to think that I'm trying to do this or that. So no, it'll mess me up. No, go ahead and speak up, but articulate exactly what it is that you want for your company. This is your company, and your team works for you. You pay your team, they work for you. And with this leadership card, it basically is telling you to take leadership, which is in communication, leadership, and believing in the impossible. Believe that something can happen outside of the comfort zone. Believe that something can happen outside of what you've seen before. You know, you've never seen it before, but it could be the first for you to see something. So believe in the impossible. You've been so focused, this unexpected income, things like that. Believe in the impossible. And then you have, step out of your comfort zone. So basically, you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone to make sure that you get everything you want in your business. You get everything running how you want it to run. You have everybody on the same page. Everything is understood as to what you want, what you expect in your company. Even if it's employees, even if it's partners, there's an expectancy there. And with the Chariot card being here, stay focused on that balance. Okay, also with the Seven of Rods being here, stay grounded on your decision. All right, so that is what I have for you, Capricorn. It is time for you to step outside of your comfort zone and stand your ground and believe in the impossible, because the impossible is exactly what is happening. Spirit is on your side. And I want to thank you for being here. Once again, Capricorn, please like, share, subscribe. Check out my school. The link is in the bio. And also check out my Etsy store. If you want a personal reading or if you want a life coach, all of my information is in the description box below. I will talk to you soon. Bye.